Mr. Thought Therapist,
Hello.
we saw your last video to the orphanage where you talk about education, but the
Okay.
problem is most people are educated and they're still very poor. What do you have to say about that?
Well, when we talk about education, education is actually not limited to the formal setting where you learn physics and then you do some mathematics and then you learn how to speak good English. All of these are actually good. But when we talk about education, education itself acknowledges what is called apprenticeship and then vocational training. And we have a lot of people today that are actually educated and also into one business or the other. They even have, handwork. Don't talk about Sheyi Godi. He's educated and is a fashion designer, a world fashion designer. Now, what education helps you to achieve is that it helps you to do it differently. That's the beauty of formal education. So we are not saying, when we talk about education, we are not limiting it to, going to school to study medicine alone, become an accountant or become a lawyer. No. So if you are a lawyer, you are educated. If you're an accountant, you are educated. If you're a fashion designer, you are educated. Even if you're a barber, you are educated. If you're into fashion or interior decoration, if you're a musician, that takes a lot. Do you get it now? So the problem we have today is that a lot of people are poorly oriented. So when they hear the word education, they limit it to formal going to school and all that, because vocational training, apprenticeship, all these are still part of education. And another problem that people have is that when some people are poor, we want to target on education. We cannot tag people some predicament or being poor to education, because we have a lot of graduates today who are actually not doing well with life, so to say, and then people want to tag it to they are poor because they are graduates, they are poor because they are educated. It is not that. If the system is not working, the problem we have in most of African countries is that the systems are not working, and then where the systems are not working, and then some people are graduates and they were expecting them to be up there, and they are not there, and then people now target to it's their education, that's why they are poor. It's not necessarily people are not poor because they are educated. Do you get it now? Another thing is that we should know that education is harmless. Education is not education is we cannot blame anything on education. Do you get it now? So, and also we should know that the beauty of education is the ability to be creative. So when we talk about creativity, when we talk about innovation, when we talk about socialization, when we talk about civilization, when we talk about development, we cannot talk down on education. So there is no country that is developed today, there is no nation that is developed today, there is no society that is developed today without what is called qualitative education. And that's what our brand stands for. Thought and Humanitarian Therapy Foundation. We go out there to liberate the minds of people. We go out there to empower people's mind, to let them see the beauty of education. So that when you are educated and you are into business, you will do it differently. When you are educated and you're a barber, you do it differently. When you are educated and you are into interior decoration, you do it differently. Do you get it now? Take the lives of Alakija. She's a fashion designer and one of the richest women in Africa. She's a fashion designer. Do you get it now? And then why did she go that far? Because she's well educated. Look at Mr. and Mrs. Obe, Dr. Mr. and Mrs. Obe. Look at these people. They are educated people, and then they have schools. Do you get it now? So when we're talking about education, we are not limiting it to what the ambience of the classroom. Do you get it now? So what education helps you to achieve is that it helps you to do it what differently, uniquely. So without education, you can barely go far. And the problem we have majorly is that the system, the government, government has been pushing this narrative to people to see education as a scam. And education is not what? Education is never a scam. Now, let me give it to you lastly, that we have 4 categories of people when it comes to formal setting and education, so to say. We have the ignorant, we have the stupid, and we have the foolish. We also have the so-called the real educated people. Now, the ignorant are people who do not know anything about education. They do not have full knowledge of education. So I also have the stupid. The stupid are people who do not have interest in education at all. Even though they know education is a source of innovation, education is a source of tolerance, it's a source of peace and harmony, education develops nations, they do still not have interest. And when they are taught, because of lack of interest, they don't even comprehend, they can't understand. We are the foolish. These are the people who are actually educated, they have certificates, but they are not creative. they are not innovative. Do you get it now? So these people are the reason why some people out there talk down on education. They do not say education has been important. And then lastly, we have the real educated people. The case of what? Mr. Obe, like I said, the case of Alakija, the case of Sheyi Vodi and Co. These are the people who are educated and they bring innovation into education. So when we talk about education, we are not limiting it to school setting alone. We are talking about all the ambiences that education covers. Do you get it now? Thank you.
It's true, we make a better day.